Hey everyone, Jim here with Fantasy for the Ages. I want to give everyone an update on some changes to expect as we move into our second 100 episodes. Zach and I are still having a blast producing content for you all related to fantasy and sci-fi, fiction, the stuff that we just really enjoy yakking about. But Zach will be adding school back into his life in the near future, on top of holding down a pretty good job. So he needs to ease up his recording schedule. Apparently he has a little more of a life than I do. That doesn't mean you're going to get less recording content from us. We plan to keep the episodes dropping for you at the same pace as we've been doing. It just means you're going to see a little less of Zach, a little more of me. Now, that also means you will see a slowing down of the Wheel of Time episodes, because that's our thing. There's no point in me doing Wheel of Time episodes without my son. So those will still be coming, but it's going to take us longer to get through the books. You should see another Watt episode every other Sunday, starting in the very near future. We've planned it out. The Shadow Rising will probably take us through the end of November now, but it will keep on coming. Now, that means we've got to come up with something else to keep the great content coming, and I thought of just the thing. We'll be adding more of what we call our Just Jim episodes, though that is entirely a misnomer, because while some of the episodes will be just me, I plan to invite a whole bunch of guests on to sort of fill Zach's shoes. I mean, nobody can be Zach, but there are plenty of other people out there, friends, content creators, lots of people we know, who I'll invite on to guest host with me for many of these episodes. And I'm going to move into, initially, a series that, if you've been following us on Twitter or even listening to some of our episodes, you know I loved reading over the past few months. The Dresden Files. I'm going to start reviewing each book. One book per episode, and we'll start off the first Sunday in April with a review of Stormfront, Book 1. So this would be a fantastic time for you to read the Dresden Files if you've heard what I've been saying about it, and if it's piqued your interest, or even if just now you don't want to get left behind. So you've got about a month. Get on it. They're not very long reads. You won't have any trouble keeping pace. And you can watch for all 17 of those books at this point to come out in separate episodes over the next few months. Eventually I'll move on to some other sorts of content, but the Dresden Files will take a while because, again, Zach and I will still be producing plenty of episodes together, both Wheel of Time episodes and some of our other favorite types that you've been seeing, To Read or Not to Read, Rate a Magic System, and just some various oddball things from time to time. We'll squeeze them all in there, and you can count on good quality content, interesting, entertaining, from me, from both of us, from our guests joining me as well over the coming months. If you want to stay completely on top of everything that's coming, connect with us beyond the podcast. Join us on Discord, follow us on Twitter, find us on Facebook and Instagram, even send us that good old-fashioned email at fantasyfortheages@gmail.com. All of the links to the ways to connect with us are down in the show notes for this video, and if you're listening to it on the recording, you'll find it in the show notes of the podcast episode. Thanks for being with us, for listening to us, for enjoying our content. Just knowing you're out there paying attention makes it that much more fun. That's all I got for now. We'll talk to you next time.